Thank you so much for coming to celebrate the first birthday of Audrina and Eden, who are currently sleeping upstairs.
Having twins is such an amazing blessing, but it's also the toughest thing we have ever done. In our first year, we have laughed hysterically, cried uncontrollably, we have succeeded and we have failed. We have played and we have worried. We have lain awake and listened to them breathing. We have had poo explosions and projectile vomit more times than we care to recall. We have kissed, we have cuddled, we have smiled till our faces ached, but most of all we have loved.
When Becky and Stephen asked me to be godfather, it meant so much, not just because obviously it's a big thing, but my first response was obviously to be honoured and excited. So excited for the girls anyway, but this is an added bonus. But I have to tell the truth, which is that the first question I had was, why me?
Get to know your parents, they are two of the best ones around. Be nice to each other. Your sister is your mirror shining back at you, your partner in crime, someone who will know when you're smiling, even in the dark.
I wish that I could show you all the things that I have seen. I wish that I could take you everywhere that I have been. I wish that I could do all this and save you from the strife, but I know that I'd be sparing you the lessons of your life.
Become best friends with each other. Being a true friend is one of the nicest things to have and one of the nicest things to be.
This time last year they brought two beautiful little miracles into this world, Eden Rose and Audrina Eve. Becky and Stephen are wonderful parents. They've been blessed with these two beautiful girls. However, Eden and Audrina are also very lucky to have been born into such a kind, caring and loving family. I hope to inspire Eden and Audrina and help them fulfill their dreams. I hope to be a big part of their lives as your family have been in mine and continue the bond that we share.
Everybody, thanks ever so much for coming and braving the rain. What a shame that it's turned out the way it is, but at least we got the marquee, which was a subject of discussion, and thankfully we went for it. It seems like only yesterday that I was here, stood almost in this exact spot, and we were getting married. Wow, I mean, time literally does fly when you're having fun.
Because you're special to us and you're special to our babies. So we hope to make loads more happy memories with you guys in the future. As I'm sure you all know, although this story is a happy ending, it's not. It didn't have a very happy middle and beginning.
5 days later, Becky told me that she felt different. Not only were we finally getting to have one baby that we'd wanted so much, but we were getting two. A ready-made family, and our hearts were so full for the first time in a very, very long time.
I read a quote last week which really rang true with me, and it said, "Your greatest contribution may not be something you do, but someone you raise." Being a parent to my girls is probably the most important job I've ever had and will ever have to do.
Instead of going into more detail about the last year, we've taken 365 pictures and projected those behind you. In fact, what I should say is we've taken 3.65 million photographs and selected 365 of them on a rolling loop, so you can kind of see for yourselves what we've been up to. Eden, both still sleeping thankfully, Eden is a feisty and determined little character, and she has been since the minute she was born. She said her first word, mama, at 6 months and hasn't stopped talking since. I wonder where she gets that particular trait from. Audrina is full of fun, extremely affectionate and always on the move. She loves music and dancing and being with other children. And plus, she is the spitting image, I think, of her mother, which is no bad thing at all.
So back to today, we just wanted to let you know what's going to happen. For those of you who've never been to a naming ceremony before, neither have we. So join the club. We felt that people who get christened or have a celebration of life, and we wanted to in on the action for our girl. In a minute, I'm going to hand over to the 4 godparents that we have chosen that will help us guide our children through life.
When Becky and Stephen asked me to be godfather, it meant so much, not just because obviously it's a big thing, but my first response was obviously to be honoured and excited. So excited for the girls anyway, but this is an added bonus. But I have to tell the truth, which is that the first question I had was, why me? I'm neither godly nor fatherly. I've never even seen The Godfather, so I don't know what. People tell me it's a good sort of guidebook, but family film, family friendly.
Wherever I am, there's always poo. There's always poo and me. Whatever I do, he wants to do. Where are you going today, says Pooh. Well, that's very odd, because I was too. Let's go together, says Pooh, says he. Let's go together, says Pooh. What's twice 11, I said to Pooh. Twice what, said Pooh to me. I think it ought to be 22. Just what I think myself, said Pooh. It wasn't an easy sum to do, but that's what it is, said Pooh, said he. That's what it is, said Pooh. Let's look for dragons, I said to Pooh. Yes, let's, said Pooh to me. We crossed the river and found a few. Yes, those are dragons all right, said Pooh. As soon as I saw their beaks, I knew. That's what they are, said Pooh, said he. That's what they are, said Pooh. Let's frighten the dragons, I said to Pooh. That's right, said Pooh to me. I'm not afraid, I said to Pooh. And I held his paw and shouted, shoo! Silly old dragons, and off they flew. I wasn't afraid, said Pooh, said he. I'm never afraid of you. There's more! There's more! So, wherever I am, there's always Pooh. There's always Pooh and me. What would I do, I said to Pooh, if it wasn't for you, said Pooh. Pooh said true. If it wasn't much fun for one, but two can stick together, says Pooh, says he. That's how it is.
I promise to love you unconditionally. That's number 1, so just start with the small ones, okay? I promise never to tell you what's best for you, who you should be, or what to do with your life. I promise never to minimise you, quieten you, or make you feel like you don't deserve everything this world has to offer. I promise to listen to you, to learn from you, and trust every decision that you make. I'll support and celebrate all your future sisterhoods, genetic or otherwise. And as soon as you're old enough, I promise to prepare you for the monumental anticlimax that is boys. I promise to plan adventures with you, fight dragons with you, or if you prefer, I'll be the one to breathe fire with you. I promise to hold your hand when you need it and cheer you on when you don't. And even if it's via FaceTime, I can't wait to watch you kick the world's butt.
So the Macon family have been a big part of my life since I was born. So when I was asked to be Eden and Audrina's godmother, I was truly honoured. We all know the journey that Becky and Stephen have been on to become parents. Early on in 2017, when they were about to give up on their dreams, something incredible happened, and now their lives have changed forever. We followed Becky's pregnancy through the highs and the lows, which I'm sure Becky and everyone else in this room today will agree was so worth it. This time last year, they brought 2 beautiful little miracles into this world, Eden Rose and Audrina Eve. Becky and Stephen are wonderful parents. They've been blessed with these 2 beautiful girls. However, Eden and Audrina are also very lucky to have been born into such a kind, caring and loving family. Over the past 12 months, I've watched Eden and Audrina develop and grow into their own little personalities, and as their godmother, I promise to continue to be there, to support them, look after them and guide them.
For Audrina and Eden from the class of 2017, if I could offer you both only one tip for the future, sunscreen would be it. No more. The long-term benefits of sunscreen have been proved by scientists, whereas the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own meandering experience. I will dispense this advice now. Enjoy the power and beauty of your youth. You will not understand the power and beauty of your youth until they have faded. But trust me, in 20 years you'll look back at photos of yourself and recall in a way you can't grasp now how much possibility lay before you and how fabulous you really looked. Unless They are photos of me and your mum, who have obviously aged like a fine wine.
I promise to be an ear to listen, a voice to advise, and an arms that will always have a hug waiting. I hope to inspire Eden and Audrina and help them fulfill their dreams. I hope to be a big part of their lives as your family have been in mine, and continue the bond that we share. I would like to again congratulate Becky and Stephen on their two beautiful girls. I'd also like to thank them for giving me this honour of being Eden and Audrina's godmother. May Eden and Audrina's life adventures be exciting and sweet, filled with love from their family and friends that they'll meet. May today and tomorrow and all the days hereafter be days that are happy and filled with fun and laughter.
Become best friends with each other. Being a true friend is one of the nicest things to have and one of the nicest things to be. Floss your teeth. Sometimes you may feel that the sun has disappeared from your life and you are constantly in the dark, but I promise you it will always come back to shine. I hoped and prayed for your... Sorry. I hoped and prayed for your parents to have children, probably as much as they hoped and prayed for it themselves. They too felt in the dark during these times, but they were blessed with a sun and a moon to now always give them light. Sorry. Right, this is the end, it's fine. Be bold enough to always speak your voice. Be brave enough to always listen to your heart, and be strong enough to live the life you and me will always imagine. But trust me on the sunscreen.